Hey kids, it's Dan from the FMV Archive, and we are doing the spooky game Cursed Feed today. This is a lot of fun, and while you might not think it's an FMV game, there is some full motion video in here, and it makes it pop. This will be a spoiler-free walkthrough, meaning we're not going to show you everything that happens in there, and we'll go through things in a very quick and fast manner so you don't miss anything, because the discovery process is the fun part of this game, but the one part of this game is you can get stuck on here, so we're going to give you some clues to get through and not reveal any of the cool stuff. First thing you do is you start at your truck. You're going to get your surveillance equipment, so go in there, grab this, very self-explanatory, set up all these. I'm not going to show you every camera that we set up, but you're going to put these on tripods, which are already set up in each room, essentially in the house. This gives you a chance to get a feel for the house and see what it looks like. Not going to go through every one of this, just show you the first two. The next thing up, though, will be actually monitoring these cameras. That's the important part. We're going to go back to our van. You got to rip through these. I'm speeding up the video, and it goes in a certain order as well. You see something spooky happening on camera number 6. Now we have to investigate that. That's how this game works. Find the spooky thing, investigate it. But it happens in a certain order. It goes camera 6, camera 3, camera 2, 5, 1, 7, 8, 4. We'll put that on the bottom of the screen. Again, rip through those when you go there, investigate it. After you investigate them all, you get this earthquake scene that comes up here. You can open things like I'm doing here. You don't have to open anything in this game. That is irrelevant. That is just kind of a discovery thing. You see all these things flapping around. Okay, so when you eventually got to check out that exact window. If you don't check out that exact window, you cannot progress any further. This gets you to the blood pool portion of the game, which I like to call because your house fills up as a pool of blood. This takes a little bit while. We'll skip through this. You need to go to this bookcase here. A ghost will attack you. This gets you to the next portion of the game. Let the house fill up with blood, go to the bookcase, ghost attacks you, get to the next portion. Next portion of the game is what I like to call the phone portion of the game. You answer 4 ringing phones in your house. The first one is kind of right outside of your door. Okay, let's wake up in this haze here. There are 2 upstairs and there is 1 downstairs. There's the phone right out here. Then you go downstairs in the living room phone, then the kitchen phone, then the upstairs phone. The upstairs phone is by the master bedroom. So after you do all that, here's the first phone that we get. Like I said, it's right outside the door. And you got to get 4 of these. They all send creepy messages along with you, and it tells you a little bit more of a story to the game, and it's actually pretty interesting, so I don't want to ruin anything for you. Then you go into the master bedroom. I had to put that part in there. I love that. After you answer the phones, master bedroom, see this creepy marionette thing, then you leave here. Okay, after you leave here, this gets you to the monitor portion of the game. I'm going to speed through. We're going to go downstairs. The first one is in the living room here. Watch this. There are 3 other monitors in the house. There's 1 in the kitchen, and there's 2 in the upstairs bedrooms, in both of the kids' bedrooms. You have to watch all those. After you do, you will have to go to the kitchen to get to this portion right here, where you get attacked by another ghost. If you don't go to the kitchen, can't go to the next scene. The next scene will take us downstairs. This is where it gets very creepy, very, very creepy. The stairs are in the normally locked door which leads you to the basement. We haven't been to the basement before because we couldn't get there. This leads you to the Labyrinth portion of the game. You're going to go through this very tricky maze in the basement, which is very dark and very hard to see anything. And you've got to find ghosts down there. Well, actually, you're going to trap their voices on your spirit box here. The first one, go in the second large room and hang on to the right wall. This will get you to a secret room, which you find this ghost. When you leave that one, you're going to leave that second big room through this door, and you're going to take an immediate left. This is a tricky one. I got lost on this one forever. I never found that entrance. And you find another ghost in there. The last 3 ghosts we'll just show you, but they are fairly self-explanatory in how you find them. It is very much more of a linear path. The paths aren't hidden. You kind of just go there and catch them in your spirit box and you're gone. Next one, I look for this little like triangle piece there. You find that ghost. This can get frustrating if you don't find those first 2 that I showed you. A little bit more detailed. Here's another one. That one's okay. Not my favorite one. The last one I really like. I like that marionette type ghost. This is in the double candle room. Again, boom, kind of pops up. And this gets you to the end of the game, which I like, because are these things like waving at you, or are they creepily inviting you in, or what is it? But whatever it is, I really like it. And this is the official kind of first ending of the game. The next part will lead you, you're coming back to the house. A realtor sets up something. You say, man, I got to find out what's in that basement. You can look in the basement, and I'm going to show you where you find the next thing, which I will not spoil it for you, because there is definitely a spoiler in here. But when you walk into the house, you can investigate a little bit, but you got to walk upstairs and go into that bathroom to end the investigation. I'm not showing you what happens in there, because it is awesome. Then you find this VHS tape, and you play this, and this is the official ending of the game. You go back to your house with this VHS tape, which is kind of difficult to find. It's on your doorstep, but it's incredibly dark. That is a spoiler-free walkthrough very quickly of Cursed Feed. If you play with the walkthrough and cheat, you can get this game done in under a half an hour, which seems like it'd be short and not fun, but it is a blast to play. This will scare the hell out of you. Play it at night. Highly recommend that. But thank you for watching our spoiler-free walkthrough. Please hit like, please hit subscribe. It helps us a bunch. Hope you enjoy Cursed Feed.